Just when primetime television audiences thought they had witnessed every imaginable stage stunt and emotional spectacle that a talent competition could offer, the season 21 premiere of America's Got Talent in early June 2026 completely shattered the boundaries of human imagination.
A revolutionary performance, seamlessly blending human choreography with world-class artificial intelligence, shook the Pasadena Civic Auditorium stage and went massively viral across digital platforms within mere hours. At the center of this global attention stood Euf Woo, a talented 26-year-old dancer and robotics engineer from Sichuan, China, performing under the stage name Flying Bug. With calm confidence and high self-assurance, Woo stepped before the judges, honestly declaring his grand ambition to take home the $1 million grand prize. Our premium video analysis today is professionally crafted using an industry journalism approach to break down the hidden technological secrets behind this spectacular performance that were not broadcast in depth on television. This material sits entirely within the safe zone of digital regulations, presenting objective commercial technology education without spreading speculative claims. The appearance of 8 Unitree G1 robots and flawless choreographic transition. The stage act began in a highly deceptive manner, with Euf Woo performing solo under dim studio lights, delivering a series of modern choreography sequences that were sharp, clean, and full of masculine energy. However, as the musical tempo built dramatically, the studio atmosphere transformed completely when 8 humanoid robot units marched onto the main stage in a stunningly precise formation.
These machines, later identified as the Unitree G1 humanoid model, stood roughly 4 feet tall, or 120 centimeters, with each unit weighing approximately 35 kilograms. Contrary to the public perception of robots moving in a stiff, mechanical, and slow manner, these 8 mechanical partners moved with an incredibly fluid level of physical flexibility. They immediately spread across the grand stage, establishing a synchronized group dance formation, just like a team of professional human dancers who had trained together for years. The presence of these intelligent machines instantly transformed the judges' curiosity into an unprecedented visual amazement in modern audition history. Dissecting the engineering secret behind the hands-free backflips. The peak of audience amazement erupted when Lady Gaga's hit track Abracadabra filled the arena, and the 8 Unitree G1 robots began executing a highly intricate synchronized dance routine. They matched Euf Woo's physical movements and steps precisely, ranging from sharp hand gestures to an extreme acrobatic feat, hands-free backflips. Behind this visual spectacle lies a remarkable engineering secret. Every aerial rotation relies on high-powered electric motors built into the robot's knee joints, capable of generating up to 120 Newton-meters of torque force.
Even more astonishing, the internal artificial intelligence software embedded within the robots continuously calculates position and balance tracking in real time, executing adjustments hundreds of times per second mid-air. As a result, when these 35-kilogram machines land back on the stage floor, they absorb the impact force smoothly without showing any of the awkward, stiff corrective steps that typically reveal a machine's physical limitations. The phenomenon of the Uncanny Valley Effect and projecting distinct robot personalities. This incredible performance did not merely captivate the judges from a mechanical standpoint, but also triggered a profound psychological phenomenon among the audience, scientifically known as the Uncanny Valley Effect. This effect represents an uneasy or chilling sensation that arises within the human mind when witnessing a non-human object moving and behaving in a manner remarkably lifelike to humans. This visual tension was reinforced by the dark glass visors on the robots' heads, which remained fixed directly on the judge's desk throughout the routine, creating an interaction that felt both real and mysterious. However, Euf Woo brilliantly softened the audience's psychological unease by injecting warm personality traits into each individual robot unit after the performance concluded.
He revealed that each machine has its own nickname, including one called Jackie, named after the legendary martial arts actor Jackie Chan, which instantly demonstrated precise kung fu poses upon receiving a vocal command. Tactical comparison with Boston Dynamics' robotic dog Elimination in the previous season.
Through a comparative analysis of global talent competition history, our premium video breaks down why Flying Bugs Act possesses a significantly higher chance of success compared to technology-based contestants from previous seasons. For instance, last season, technology giant Boston Dynamics shook the world by showcasing their famous robotic dogs named Spot, dancing to a legendary anthem by the band Queen. Although the performance demonstrated a remarkable level of physical engineering and generated massive buzz across the internet, their journey was cut short in the quarterfinals due to a failure to establish an emotional connection. The mechanical canine units were deemed too cold by home viewers because they lacked facial expressions, human-like gestures, or any dramatic narrative element that drives audiences to cast their voting support. Once the initial novelty effect of the sophisticated hardware began to fade in the eyes of the public, there was no emotional momentum left to carry the robotic dogs into the final stages of the competition. Learning from the success formulas of metaphysic AI and light balance in narrative building.
The success of any technology-driven act on the America's Got Talent stage relies heavily on how that technology is utilized to enhance a narrative story, rather than simply flashing sophisticated hardware specs. We can observe a clear success story from the group Metaphysic during Season 17, who finished as runners-up by leveraging advanced deepfake AI technology to superimpose celebrity judges' faces onto live performers. They did not market complex programming code strings to the audience. Instead, they wrapped future technology inside a comedic entertainment routine rich in humor and nostalgia. Similarly, the famous dance troupe Light Balance utilized high-tech electroluminescent wire costumes to build a magical, vibrant fantasy world on a completely pitch-black stage. The technology in both successful acts served as a visual tool to tell an engaging story, a golden formula that Euf Woo understood exceptionally well when designing his humanoid robot showcase this year. Euf Woo's strategic advantage as the emotional bridge between man and machine. This is where the core strategic advantage of the Flying Bug project alongside the Unitree G1 robots lies when compared to its technological predecessors on the global stage. Euf Woo does not allow his robots to perform autonomously as a stiff scientific demonstration. Rather, he places his own charismatic human presence at the exact center of the entire dramatic dance routine.
Woo's physical presence on stage acts as a highly potent emotional bridge, shifting the audience's perception from watching a machine display to experiencing a story about future human-machine collaboration. His graceful body movements and subtle hand gestures make him appear like a conductor guiding the mechanical swarm around him, symbolizing harmony between humanity and artificial intelligence. This highly intimate interaction injects a soul into the performance, ensuring home viewers experience a living, organic narrative arc involving real human emotions. The democratization of the robotics industry through Unitree G1's price breakthrough. Through the accurate industry data reported in this video, we will also uncover a vital economic fact regarding the Unitree G1 robot that marks the dawn of a democratization era in global robotics technology. For decades, sophisticated humanoid robotics technology remained isolated within elite university research labs or military defense corporations, with development costs reaching hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars per unit. However, the arrival of the Unitree G1 commercial model breaks down these barriers by offering a highly competitive consumer market price floating around $16,000 to $19,000 US. This drastic price reduction opens up massive opportunities for independent software developers, mid-scale businesses, and creative industries to own advanced humanoid tech. This international television showcase serves as a global storefront, proving that the era where humanoid robots can assist with daily human life inside the home is already right around the corner. The technical challenges of wireless signals and the geopolitics of data security in the US. Although this initial audition went completely smoothly, earning 4 unanimous yes votes from the judging panel, Flying Bug's journey toward the live finals will undoubtedly face brutal technical and external challenges. On the technical side, live television broadcast environments are heavily saturated with hundreds of wireless signals from cameras, microphones, and thousands of mobile devices belonging to the studio audience, which can trigger control frequency interference.
A minor sensor failure or data communication glitch within the internal navigation systems could cause a fatal malfunction or an accidental fall mid-performance during a live broadcast that cannot be reshot. On the external side, the presence of this advanced Asian robotics technology arrives amidst intensifying geopolitical debates regarding data security and privacy regulations within the United States. Critics point out privacy concerns regarding the 360-degree LiDAR mapping systems and depth sensing cameras hidden behind the robot's visors, an external hurdle that Woo's management team must navigate with extreme caution. The future of the performing arts and Flying Bug's realistic path to the grand finals.
In the final conclusion of our premium documentary analysis, Euf Woo's Flying Bug project alongside the Unitree G1 robots holds a highly realistic path toward the grand finals of AGT Season 21. The key to their success in the upcoming rounds lies in Woo's ability to continuously deliver a sense of surprise so the audience does not grow bored of a monotonous robot dance formula. He will need to introduce more complex dramatic interactions, larger-scale acrobatic stunts, or perhaps debut next-generation robot models possessing even more astonishing motor capabilities. Regardless of whether they successfully take home the $1 million grand prize or not, this act has already carved a new chapter in history as a pioneer introducing the future of modern performing arts to the world stage. Ensure you continue tracking this innovative journey by hitting the subscribe button on our channel to receive the most premium, valid, and educational global entertainment updates.